Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIKWM France deck G4, G5, 4 with Purple Boar, Wolfie, and Wallfly. Well, I got a couple good cards here. Patron, Bargaining Baker, those are both excellent. Peasant, is pretty good. I think I probably take Bargaining Baker and hope that I get Peasant back. Otherwise, I'd be happy with Eremite. Patron is nice, but I think Bargaining Baker is probably a little better. A bit better in terms of combo potential, at least. Alright, looking at this next pile, what do I see? Good stuff, actually. Reed Collector, Fiddler, Dove Hunter, Fence Deliveryman, Racing Stable Manager, Constable, all great cards. I think I'm going to take the Constable. Or do I take Fence Deliveryman? This is actually quite difficult. Like, do I take the Constable so I have control of if it's played or not? Or do I take a card that will help support me playing, getting the Constable bonus? I think I'm going to take the Fence Deliveryman. Cowboy is pretty good, considering I know Constable's out there. Lets you go unblockably on some spaces. Veggie Importer's pretty good. Hill Bandit with Bargaining Baker, I think, is pretty good. Only problem with Veggie Importer for me is it's be 3 cards that I probably want to play in stage 1, so that's a downside for it, in my mind. But, you know, Hill Bandit's the same, so I'm probably thinking Veggie Importer or Hill Bandit. And you know what? I'll go for Veggie Importer. I think it's just a really, really strong card. Okay, so this pick is Veggie Lover, I think. Bargaining Baker, if I build Fireplace and Cooking Hearth, gets me grain that I can sow. Vegetable Importer, of course, getting me a ton of extra vegetable. So, yeah, Veggie Lover should be worth something. Okay, Organic Farmer for end-of-game points. Eremite. So the only reason I'm not thinking against Eremite is it would be like 4 really early occupations. Maybe Bargaining Baker I can play in round 5, but be 4 occupations that I want to play super early. But you know what? I like Eremite. I find it pretty easy to play around. Let's go for it. I like Fiddler a lot too, honestly. I really like Fiddler. The only problem is it doesn't really combo with Aramite, because Aramite gives me a payout in the even numbered rounds, so gonna pass on Fiddler. Gonna go for Racing Stable Manager has some really nice combos. And this pick is Miser. Okay, so this is a bit of a difficult choice. Green Mill Oven with Bargaining Baker, A+. Guest Room, very strong. Um, Downsizing is great. Downsizing works really nicely with my Fence Delivery Man. Artist Garden is fantastic. Pumpkin Trellis is fantastic. Downsizing is good. Green Mill Oven is good. I mean, getting to build the stone oven for discarding Grain Mill Oven is nice. I think I'm going to take Pumpkin Trellis here. So my thinking is, with Pumpkin Trellis and Fence Deliveryman, my wood costs will be very low. So Racing Stable Manager and building multiple rooms will be very worthwhile. And then this is Barn. I'm not even going to look at everything else. Like, it's just Barn. Yeah, perfect. With Racing Stable Manager, just perfect. So I need to have one plowed field before the barn come before round 8. Other than that, barn plus Racing Stable Manager should be in play. That'll give me my 2 fields that I need to sow with my pumpkin trellis, or three fields. Yeah, because 1 plus the other 2. Yep, perfect. Um, Gonna take Petting Zoo here because end of game bonus point card, and that's what I want with Aramite. Although Plum Patch is free, probably should take Plum Patch, shouldn't I? Okay, so the way things are looking, I'm probably going to delay my family growth quite a bit because I want to get my Bargaining Baker Clay Oven out. I want to play Aramite. I want to play. So early in the game, I want to play 5 occupations: Bargaining Baker, Fence Deliveryman, Veggie Importer, Aramite, Racing Stable Manager. Probably Miser as well, realistically. So that's 6 occupations that I want to play before I build my first room. So I think my first room is going to be quite late. This pick is Dough, pretty sure. Chimney is alright, but the clay requirement is awkward. I like Dough because it's going to be a nice food action. It's going to be like 3 food to get on start player. Yeah, that's alright. I say 3 food because it costs a food to play, and it probably is going to cost me a food for my Eremite. But if I can work it so that I play start player dough and build clay oven in the same round, then that'll work quite nicely too. That'll be a 9 food round, which 9 food is enough for my first 2 harvests, and then I would need another food grab to get to have enough food to play all my occupations. Excuse me. Wow. Downsizing and artist garden. Both of them are excellent. I don't think I need downsizing thanks to pumpkin trellis, so I'll go artist garden. And then this pick is... none of these are all that good. I'll go cook pot. So in the first 7 rounds, I need to plow a field at some point. I need to play barn. Here I will take tavern, I guess. So, barn is going to block my Eremite, my round 7 harvest, unfortunately. But if I get Eremite all the way up until then, that'll be pretty reasonable. I do start 4th, so hopefully I get on the occupation space. Never know. These guys are all saying their cards are bad, so it's probably good for me, because I like my hand. No occupation in round 1, unfortunately. Hurts my Eremite a tiny bit. But 3 wood's okay. So patron I saw, wheelbarrow pusher I did not. So that was one of Wolfie's first 2 picks. Well, I could start player dough, but I think I'll just plow my field here. I know that field needs to come out at some point anyways, so this is fine. Hill Bandit for Herbivore. Yeah, so I might not get my Aramite out for another round, and if I don't, I need to consider whether it's worth it or not. Because Fence Deliveryman and Veggie Importer both have to be played. Yeah. Looks like Aramite's not getting played. Oh well, that's fine. So next round I'll play Veggie Importer, and then round 4 I'll play Fence Deliveryman. Because I want that Fence Deliveryman to come as late as possible. Give myself time to get the food going. Alright, this makes me happy. Wallfly passing me the Field Miner. So I'll probably do Day Labor with this move. I think I need the food. I definitely don't need the plow, so... I would expect Wallfly to play an occupation, that's why she start playered there. But she might read Stone Food again, it's possible. Oh, there it is. Resource Dealer. Very nice card. Actually, I hope she didn't get Grain Mill Oven. Because this is really good with Grain Mill Oven. You can play it for free really early in the game. And I want to get those ovens. Yeah, the other thing that sucks about this start is that if I play another occupation, I need a food grab next round. So I am a little tight. But I think I should be able to get 4 clay and then in round 4, occupation and 4 wood, or 4 food, sorry. Then in my round 5 is maybe bargaining baker clay oven. And then I want to start player barn at some point. Purple boar start player. That's too bad. I have really strong cards, but starting 4th in the sequencing that's gone on has been pretty bad. Especially because I didn't want to start player in round 1. with thinking that I would play Eremite still, but getting locked out of occupation has hurt. I also want to do 2 reed so that I can build a room. But Wolfie can build a room ahead of me, and I think I want to get my combos going. It's just too bad because Eremite would be so much better than my day labor move. So I could just have way more stuff at this point. Already 1 extra food and a wood at the harvest. Oh well. Dove Hunter for Wallfly, interesting. So Wolfie playing Peasant. Ooh, there's the Constable. No question there. I have a pretty nice game for getting the Constable though. Bargaining Baker, Pumpkin Trellis. Yeah. I have the Field Miner in hand already. Racing Stable Manager Barn. The Racing Stable Manager Barn combo is really excellent. 2 actions and then 1 wood for a stable, 1 field, 1 food for a field. Really, really strong. So I just gotta try to feed reasonably well and I'll have no problems this game. So I play Bargaining Baker here, and then my next action will be to build the clay oven. I guess I could build the fireplace. Don't need clay oven. Would give me access to that first sheep grab. But Wallfly has Dove Hunter out, so that's a little risky. I'll just go clay oven. Okay, wallfly plan, major minor, I imagine. So I can do 5 clay or reedstone food. I need the reed. 5 clay is a much better action, but I do need the reed, and the stone would be nice for getting stone oven. You know what? 5 clay is really good for me. So I need to play Racing Stable Manager, I need to play Barn, and I need to build the clay oven. So I have one free action before the next harvest. And late family growth, which is great for me. So probably my free action is taking 2 reed, so that I can build a room and grow at the appropriate time. Wallfly might build the well here. If she does, that'll hurt me a little bit. But, oh man, Wolfie taking 1 reed again. That's too bad. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for me to get 2 reed ever. Maybe I don't. Maybe I have to play Miser. Build a room, take reedstone food, and then play Miser. Don't have the food for it at the moment, but I guess reedstone food would get me a food. I might get a 6 wood action, which would be okay. If Wallfly decides to start player to try and get family growth around 8. I think I'm probably not going to be able to grow until around 10 at the earliest, just because of the food requirements. Gonna take a bit of work. If I don't grow till around 10, then well, I'm gonna have work to do. Um, well, I definitely want to get my barn off, so I think I'm gonna play it here. This helps Erpelboar quite a bit, but I think it's worth it. Wolfie played Barbershop. I'm a little surprised to see it at this point. Um, just because I think he's in a good position to build another room. It's probably the way I would have gone. Alright, this move. Can't do anything that costs me food. So the actions on the board are not great. I could build Cooking Hearth here, but I think Reedstone Food to be able to build a room at some point. Although 2 Reed will be available next round. Okay, I guess I'll go for 2 Reed. So then here I'll play Cooking Hearth. So I pay a wood and a food to get a stable and a field. So I want to build a room at some point. I think Wallfly will probably build a room with her first move. I don't think Urpelbore will start player to room ahead of me in round 9. Yeah, no, definitely not, because he's going to family growth second action. So that means I can build a room round 9 to guarantee my round 10 family growth. That's good. So I have 2 more moves before that happens. And I need to get 7 food. So how am I going to get 7 food with 2 actions? So I pretty much need to dedicate 2 actions to getting food. So, like if I built, I guess I could build stone oven. That works. Get 3 stone and then build stone oven. Yeah, it's probably my best path. So then my next round is major minor stone oven and then build room. So I wonder if Wolfley is eyeing down a potential 6 wood here. If I were him, I'd put it on the 4 clay spot. You either get 4 clay in a reed, or 6 clay in a reed, or 6 wood. Both of them would be excellent. Very happy to see Wallfly building the well. That means I'm definitely going to get Stone Oven, just as long as I am able to go on the right spot. Oh, I wonder if Wallfly will first action build a room. She might. She absolutely might. And if she does, then I'm playing Pumpkin Trellis on Family Growth in round 11. This move is not greedy. It's just because last time you had, well, so build the Stone Oven. We can bake 2. Save a stone while doing it, thanks to Bargaining Baker. Because I need 7 food for this next harvest. So I'll probably actually take Traveling Players here. Just because it's more food and I need a lot of it. Wonder if Erpelbor took Benefactor with his first pick. That would be a big problem for me if he did. I think I'm going to start player to guarantee my room action next round. Although if I do room and then grow, I would have to do a sow action, first move, and then grow. So then round 10, what would my second action be? It would need to be to take wood, which means I don't have enough. Oh, I guess I can feed with my cooking hearth. Okay, yeah, this works. Artist Garden is good as well, but I think Cook Pot is going to be a bit better. Oh man, I just realized I need to spend a wood here. That really blows. Well, there's the Benefactor. It really sucks because I would have been able to use Aramite to get a wood at this point, and then I would have enough wood to first action build room. Instead, I need to take a wood and then build room. Oh well, not much I can do about that. Don't think I passed Purple Boar any plows, so I have to hope that he can't fill his farm. Oh man, I forgot I have to pay for pumpkin trellis too. So that means if I build a room and start player pumpkin trellis, I wouldn't have a wood to build my stable in round 12. So I need even more wood than I have. Jeez, this has just been a disaster game all over. Well, I think I'll give up on building a room. Well, at least in this round. I'm gonna do other stuff instead. Like, I think sow is pretty safe. Be nice if I could take a grain to sow a grain as well. Or to bake a grain. Either of those would be nice. Or I could just take 2 boar, because 2 boar are gonna be some points in food. Yeah, I just am not going to have the actions to compete with the other players, it looks like, unfortunately. Guess I'm going to hope that round 12 is family growth even without room. Because I'm going to do sow and then start player pumpkin trellis. And I have lots of good miners I wish I could play. Artist Garden would be good for me. Field is going to be good for me. Field will be good for holding on to try and guarantee myself the constable at the end of the game. I don't think Wolfie was going to build a room here, because if he did, there's no way he's going to be able to fence reasonably. But, yeah. Looks like I'm going to be past 6 wood, unless Wolfie takes 3 wood here, which he might do. Or he might do his Reno Basket Maker's Workshop play. I guess if I didn't if I needed to take grain there maybe so that I could sow so that I could actually use my veggie lever, because at the moment I'm not going to be able to use veggie lever. It's going to be difficult to have the actions to get Constable without without getting another growth. So I'm going to get 2 more fields from barn. So I need to think about how I'm going to fence. I could fence to cover the 6 spaces at the bottom. Yeah, I probably should do that. But then I could always put my stables on the outside of my fields. And so then the point I lose from the stable, I gain from having the extra pasture. But I just don't necessarily want to play the field miner. I don't know. Okay, so I have to fence like that. Not terrible. Need to eat a vegetable and a wood to get a stable and field. There's my farm. Well, this has just not been my game. Not my game at all. I have to think for a bit here. Plowsow is okay for me, but I need family growth. You know what the hell. If I don't get family growth, I don't get it. If I can second action start player, I will play Artist Garden. But I'm pretty sure it's going to get taken before it gets that far. Yeah, there we go. Start player, it doesn't even go one turn. So now I gotta start taking animals, and I gotta get grain at some point. So I guess I'll take a cattle and hope to get 2 sheep next round. And then maybe I take clay and then reno fireplace to get grain. Although the clay only gains me, well, the clay gains me 3 points, 2 from the reno, 1 from the fireplace. Maybe. But this has just been like this game has not gone my way at all. Benefactor was terrible for me. Yeah. And it's really too bad because if I had seen this coming, I wouldn't have taken that 2 read action. I could have done other stuff. Could have been taking animals more aggressively earlier to get them breeding. Yeah, this is just not been my game. I guess these guys are just all giving up on family growth, which is kind of weird. Or giving up on constable, that is. Probably if I'm the only one that gets the constable bonus, my score will be close to theirs, but that's just because I got constable and they didn't. Yeah, not getting to play Eremite early, that just set me back so much. Like, imagine if I played Eremite instead of Day Labor. I would have gained an extra food before the first harvest. And then I get an extra wood. And then I get some food in the next 2 rounds as well. Oh well. Just brutal. Just brutal. What I should probably do is choose not to do my stable so that I can stable block Purple Boar. Oh, but he's doing it this round. Yeah, just no chance for me. No chance. Too bad, because this game could have been something. Could have been really good. Could have been really good. Wolfie finishes with 39. I managed 45 points with only 2 people the entire game. How sad is that? Only 39. Gotta build those extra rooms though. I beat Wallfly too. God. Okay, Wolfie I don't blame so much because he didn't see Constable in the draft, but Wallfly did. Constable's in the game, you gotta get the points. You're just totally irrelevant otherwise.